Hello to everyone. How are you doing this morning? This is Joanna, and today I've come to share with you some items that I have purchased, but none of this will be Bath & Body Works except for a couple of things that I mentioned because I'm going to Bath & Body Works tomorrow. I am also going to be headed out to Sephora tomorrow because I want to try the Fenty Matte Primer. There's a few other things, but I have to watch myself when it comes to going into Sephora because I go in there for one or two things and I come out having spent $300 or even half that, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But I do want to say I went to Blondie's here, and that's a local beauty store, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but they gave me another one of these cute pins. That's what I'm trying to show you. Now these pins are kind of weak, so I can't put them in my purse because the first one that I had broke off at the tip. I'd love a handful of these, but I don't want to be completely greedy. But, and it's not showing you like I want it to, but this is the local, it's like a Sally's, but a little bit more. Sally's is quite bigger, of course, but they do sell some great things, and they sell different things, and they are competitors. They're not together. You know how like some retail stores work together? They're like the equivalent of a Target and a Walmart. So, what led me to this though is y'all know that I hauled this a while ago, and this is the Lion King eyeshadow palette. I finally got a few more pieces. On Ulta they had a sale. Now they did not go half off, but they did go a little bit down, so I don't know what the percentage would be. But when I saw that on Ulta, I got some more pieces, and I tore into my box with my pretty ink pen that I love and tore it up. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking when I dug into the box, because as you can see, this is plastic. You've heard me talk about these pens before. I get them from Pier 1. They have a cap. They're extremely weak. I like to call these desk pens, and I wish that the cap went on the tip. But I'm going to share with you what I got, and I have some of that behind me. I also got a few more other things, and I do want more, guys. The only thing that I did not get, the 4 things I did not get, is the highlighter, that red orange looking lipstick, the lip balm, and the other lip shade. So I got one liquid lipstick here, one lipstick, and the face palette. And normally I don't use highlighters or face palettes, even though I have some, but these were too pretty to pass up, and I can definitely find some things to do with these, and I have not touched these. This is the box that they come in, and I need to show you with the rest of the packaging. They do come sealed at both ends. And I saw the Jackie Aina tutorial. I saw a little cute nurse, because I think she mentioned how they come sealed at the ends. But I was kind of worried because my package was coming when I had picked up time at work. Like when I ordered it, I wasn't set to work. And then the very day that I worked was the day that this was set to be delivered. And I don't think that you can see that. I don't know what's going on with my phone here. But it's got little detailed markings in there. At first, I thought it was going to be like little claw prints. And it might be. That might be what that is supposed to be. But I can't get my phone to show it here. But I got this shade in Pounce first, because I do like shades like this. These are very pretty to put over, to put your lip glosses over. And I've been looking at some of the Pat McGrath lip glosses. That's why I said I got to watch what I'm doing, because I went in Sephora and spent more money than I intend to, and I really only intend to get a few things. But I love that this is magnetic, and I love that even though this is Lion King themed, it's very adult and grown up. And I also want to say, y'all know I always say my hands are busted, and today they truly are. It's no joke. I want you to see this. I have run out of cotton balls, so I'm going to be running around like this until tomorrow, unless I find a stray cotton ball around here. This is chipped. This is an ice cream polish called Grasshopper, and the glitter that's on top is one of my Gwen Stefani glitters, and I forget what it's called, but I'll tell you later if you want to know, or I'll put it in the description box. But my hands are truly busted. I have this big giant bag of cotton balls that I have gone through, and I don't know how I ran out without realizing it, but I think I'm gonna get 2 more of these. When I first bought these were $3.59 or $4 something. They were under $5 even by change, so I'll probably get 2 if not 3. But if you do a lot of nail polish wearing like I do, these things are a dream. I need to get like 5 or 6. So the next Lion King product that I got is a liquid lipstick. And I haven't been in any of this, guys, but I wish this phone of mine would focus so you can see the detailing on this box. And again, I think Little Cute Nurse also spoke of the detailing. But being that I'm a nail stamper, and I do have plates with eyes on them. At first, I was creeped out by them. I would love to try something like this in a matte black nail look. I mean, I would absolutely love it. And the way that you do it in nail stamping is you take your black polish and you matte that out. And then you use a clear coat of polish to stamp with. And that makes it shiny. So a look like this nail-wise is possible. I'm not going to try to attempt it because I don't think I'd be able to pull it off, but it's definitely something to work towards. So Trouble is the liquid lip that I got. And I have not, like I said, I haven't even tried these on yet because I wanted to show it on here. So the first thing I'm going to do when we get done is I'm going to be trying on this one. This is the brown one. And I think the other one is reddish or off red. I don't know, but this is a little applicator. And I was smelling these just because I really don't care, but they don't have a scent. But I see so many people doing it that I find myself often doing it without thinking. And then the face palette here. And I love these boxes. I almost don't want to throw these boxes out. I mean, if you do any type of decoration with your boxes, these are very pretty for that. And this, I was worried about this because, like I said, I ended up working. It's been real hot here, but yesterday it rained. And it's one of the few times I've been happy that it rained. This is the face palette. It has this thing in it. And like I said, I usually don't do anything with face palettes. I do have the Anastasia Contour Kids Cream and Powder. Haven't done anything with them yet. But these kind of colors, guys, can be used on the brow bone. You can use them as a transition color. I think when I watched Jackie Ina's video, she used one of these shades under her eye to set something under her eye. I don't know if it was her concealer or if she just put it there because she was demoing the products. And then I also saw Patrick Starr. He did a gorgeous look with that highlighter, but I am not a makeup person on any of their levels. I'm just your normal, throw some foundation or powder on, put a little color on the eye. I have a ton of makeup for someone who doesn't know what to do with it. But I wanted to get this. I didn't want to miss out on this, and I do want the highlighter. And I think this was like $29 something. I think if you go on Ulta, you'll see the reduced prices. I don't know if these products are in Ulta or not because I was afraid to go after they didn't have them last time. But if they are, and I can get the lip balm or the highlighter, out of the 4 products, the 2 that I want next is the NYX liquid lipstick and that red lipstick or the lip balm. The lip balm, the other one of these, and then lastly I would get the highlighter and that red lipstick. So for right now I have 4 pieces of this, so even if I don't get any more, I am very satisfied. So the next thing I'm going to share with you, which I got from eBay, if I don't make a mess over here first, which I don't know where it is. Let me see if it's somewhere else over there, because if my polish is gone, I'm going to have a conniption fit. Okay, I found it, so I'm okay now. I ordered from eBay for $7.99, I think, because the UK seller was selling these for $19.99, which in their money could convert to even more. This is Glow Like a Star. And I got this because I got this little kit at Blondie's when I was in there, which is how I got that ink pen. And I went in there because of the nail polish that I had ordered for the resident at work. And then a girl wanted to buy one as well. The Marilyn Monroe Diamonds Are My BFF. So I saw this, and I had been doing good about not looking at this. And a lot of times things don't look that great in a magazine, or they look better. But I had to get this yellow polish. So when I got home, I discovered I had this one, and they do look a lot alike, but this one is a little bit brighter. Plus, polishes have different laydowns. This is a Nicole by OPI, Be in the Moment. And I don't really hear about them no more, and I don't see them like I used to see them. I used to see them a lot in Walmart and Target. But again, I haven't been looking. I think the last time I purchased from them was their Carrie Underwood collection, in which I missed a lot of those colors. So I've been scoping them out on eBay and different sellers to see if I can find some. But this was such a pretty yellow on the swatches in the store, and that's what got me. And this is the one that Blondie's was sold out of. And I'm going to try to show you this without making a huge mess because, oh wow, nail polish is messy. But I really want you to see how yellow that looks. And yellows are like whites. They're kind of hard to work with. They're kind of chalky. Now, I haven't worn this yet. but I do intend to. And the glitter that was on top of here was so pretty. It was kind of like this glitter, but colored. And she didn't have any more of these. So if I find a big bottle of this, I'm going to get it. Now, so far, I'm not willing to pay the UK price. But guys, this is gorgeous. When I saw these swatched out in there, I fell in love. Now, there's a purple, I think, and a red that's not in this little collection because I believe the entire collection was 6 colors. And the purple is a deep purple, kind of like the Orly purples that came out a few years ago. They were all like, every time they released a collection, they had a purple that was just a shade off from the other. They're all gorgeous. And if I can get those, I will go ahead. But if I could get another one of these in full size, it would be this one and this one. And this one right here. This one right here, guys, is probably a number 2 times 2 status because this is gorgeous. And I don't even like working with glitter. If you've seen a lot of my older videos, you've heard me say I don't like working with glitter. They are hard to remove. But now, today, they have a lot of peel-off base coats. They have a lot of remedies where someone will take a cheap clear polish and put it on their nail so it softens everything up and remove it with remover that way. But this is gorgeous. And I plan on getting into this probably this weekend today. I do go to work on Friday. I'm going out to Bath & Body Works tomorrow. And what I'm getting, you guys already know because y'all have most of it. You know that I want the pink velvet cupcake. I feel like it smells like Aqualina pink sugar and a little bit like Honey Sweetheart. So it's a hit for me. And if I can, I'll get another set. You've heard me mention the champagne, how is it? Champagne, honey, apple, whatever the order of the words are. Y'all heard me say I already have the gel, but this year's gel smells especially scrumptious, so I might go ahead and get one anyway. And then Bonfire Bash I already have, but I'm going to get the lotion in it and Autumn Nights because they didn't have lotion last year. Twilight Woods is something I've had before, but I do want the Creamy Wash, the mist, and I think the lotion. And it smells like butter to me. I mean, not even in a bad way. A lot of people are saying how it smells, but when I gave my friend Twilight Woods when it first released and it was brown and people were saying they thought it coincided with the movie, the vampire movie, a lot of my friends, more than one, said their husbands were using it and they loved it, and it just you know what I mean? It just transferred on them differently from us. And when they came out with men's Twilight, they didn't really want it. So, but the reason why I'm showing you this is, you've heard me say time and time again, I have a ton of product. I'm trying to use stuff. I did go through stuff that I didn't want. I do try not to buy things because pretty attracts me. If it's pretty, if it's vanilla, you know what I mean? And there are a few vanilla products I've gotten my hands on that I didn't like. And there are some very pretty products that I've gotten that I didn't like. But y'all remember when this came out? I remember hearing Tina Divalicious talk about this. I've never touched this, guys. Like, this is brand spanking new. I'm not giving it away because I tell people certain things at work and they're like, oh, bring it in. Like, no, but I want you to see. I've never tried this. It's coming up now because I squeezed the bottle, but I've never tried this. And this, I'm sorry that I did not get the pink peony cream in. A friend of mine that got stuck on Bath & Body Works from me at one of my jobs here had this spray in her pocket and she kept spraying it on like every 30 minutes. I think that's why I didn't go get it. But it smelled really nice. And then the blue one, which was supposed to be white mocha. Now, this was their second run at a line with this name. Y'all have heard me say that. I do miss their original, that creme brulee, that vanilla sugar in it. But I would welcome any of it to return. And I am sorry because I never really talked about this much. I am very sorry that I did not get those two fragrances and that I did not give them a chance. But I'm just showing you this to show you I don't even use, not on purpose. I'm trying to use up what I've got open because I don't want a ton of things open. And there are a few things that I will get doubles of. But for the most part, y'all know on here, I show y'all one thing. Like I might be raving about something, but I usually get one of it. But that white jasmine gel, I might get another one of those too. And I do want the pen, the little perfume pen. Now, the other things that I got, which I think should only be 2 more things. Also, one of the main reasons I'm going out to Sephora tomorrow is I want to get one of the Urban Decay Vice Lip Chemistries. Now, I have a ton of stuff and a ton of makeup, but the one thing I have always had a ton of that I actually use and go through mostly is my lip products. But I did get a sample of their Stay Naked foundations. Of the new foundations that are out, I usually don't like trying new foundations. I'm one of those people. When it comes to foundations and powders, I'm usually one and done. I loved Estee Lauder Lucidity powder in 5-6 transparency. They tweaked it over the years. It turned into a 5, then they discontinued it. And I mean, that was a powder, guys, that I could buy hands down, and I would use it up. It would last me about a year. It would last me a little bit more than that. So let me say this right. I only wear powder when it's cold outside. It would last me for 2 fall winters, and then I'd buy another, but I could always buy a backup. Then the Clinique Stay True Honey foundation, they got rid of it. Those were 2 products that worked for me separately, and together they were a powerhouse. I didn't know about setting makeup and all that type of thing then, but that's basically what I was doing when I would put that powder over my foundation. But it looked very natural and skin-like I took an eraser and erased all my imperfections. And you heard me mention that I didn't realize how good that was until pictures that I had taken with a friend of mine, and my chest in the suit that I had, which I had no makeup on, matched my face completely. So I don't know if she labeled this right though. I was thinking that whatever I picked up said NN, but this says 70. And I can't tell if that says WR or NR, but I will go back and play with these. Of the new foundations on the market that I'm curious about, the Juvia's Place was one. This one was one, which this is one that I'd probably wear to work. And the Pat McGrath one, but that one's costly. And it doesn't matter to me that it's costly. It's just I'm not going to slap a $68 foundation on my face to be wearing to work. I mean, honestly. But the one thing I do in my line of work, you've heard me say, any foundation that says it's matte or it lasts for, 18 hours. If you work in healthcare, you know what I mean? You're a nurse or even CNA or whatever. Those are good places to test out that kind of foundation, because if it's going to hold up under that kind of work, then it's going to hold up for your standard day, because a lot of people don't go somewhere for 6 to 8 hours and then come home and redo their makeup. You want something that's going to last. So I did try that. And then the last thing that I got, which you guys knew, you knew I was going to get this. Even if I did not know this woman or anything about her videos, I was going to get this because it's pretty. And I have a lot of Anastasia palettes. Now, there's a few that I missed out on, like that Prism one. I do have the Mario one, and I've never touched it. Not on purpose, but guys, I plan to remedy that. But look at this. These colors are gorgeous. And I started seeing videos where she was getting flack for this. You hear about the YouTube drama. I'm not at that level. You know what I mean? I don't even care. Now, there are some YouTubers whose makeup I will not purchase at all, for obvious reasons. But I just thought this was pretty. And I was going to get this anyway. And the fact that I've been watching a lot of popular YouTubers, and the looks from this thing is astounding. It's kind of like, to me, one of those Pat McGrath palettes that I really, really like. And I have pictures of them on my Sephora and in my pictures on my phone. People were doing looks with that, and certain colors were mixing and blending and transferring into other colors. This kind of is like that to me. And again, I haven't touched this either, but I can't wait. And the one thing I do like about eyeshadow palettes that have brushes in them, because a lot of people don't. Now, professional people, yeah, because I hear a lot of them say they don't use these brushes, but I'm not professional. So here's my thing. I get a palette like this. You know how a bunch of you get together, maybe y'all decide you're going for a drive up the coast, or you're going somewhere, you're going to a friend's overnight. You go shopping, like I would go visit my friends out of town and I'd go shopping. A palette like this, you might go into the mall bathroom and you're so excited you want to dip into your products, and you're able to do that without buying separate brushes. So I notice a lot of the high-end palettes and the mid-range palettes today don't come with brushes, but I wish that they did. Because, I mean, it's a normal thing. When I was younger and in my early 20s, you'd go, even if it was drugstore makeup, you would go and buy your makeup, and you'd go in the bathroom out at where you were shopping at, and you'd start putting it on. So I do like that. But guys, this is so pretty. And if I can, I might get another one. It wouldn't be a backup for me, but I would definitely give this as a gift. Or give it to someone that I know is into eyeshadow. And the fact that it's supposedly made for women of color is a plus. Because even if it's similar to the helm of other Anastasia eyeshadow palettes, which, let's face it, I mean, honestly, Anastasia itself, I don't know if it's the mother or the daughter or just the company I'm saying. Most businesses, they have a theme. You know what I mean? Like OPI is known for their cream polishes a little bit more over than others. And like indie makers are known for their over-the-top shades and blendings and things like that. So I can see where some people say it's similar and looks like everything else, but people gave that subculture a chance when it wasn't even worth it. And they're bashing on this. Some of it is just because of the person, you know, and I don't, you know, do any of that. I just like this. It was made with us in mind. So I went ahead and got it. And I think that is all that I got. I will come back and share with you what I get from Bath & Body Works. And I will get some, I think I might have cotton balls in boxes, guys. Because, see, I can't stand this. You've always heard me say I've got too much nail polish to be coming on here with my nails all tore up. While this hand is still intact, I don't get it. But if you want to know what this polish is, the glitter, let me know. Because the polish itself is ice cream nails. And it's grasshopper. And I found that I really don't like their polish. I know that's a horrible thing to say. I have two that I know of. I love the colors of them, yes, but I don't really like their formula, and I don't know much about formula. I just know that I had to put on 3 coats of this green nail polish, and then I put that glitter over top of it. And you really can't tell. I don't know what the deal with my phone is. But that was it. And I will come back tomorrow and share with you what I got, because I have been listening to all of y'all's reviews and what y'all got and what y'all feel about it. But I don't think I'm going to touch sweater weather unless it's different, because I got the cream, exchanged it. Then when I got more Bonfire Bash and more pumpkin picking, because I got 2 of those creams, I did pick up another sweater weather. I might try it in the lotion and then I'll give my cream to somebody. I don't know yet, but I will see you guys tomorrow, and until the next time, everyone have a great day. And